Jim Rohn once said, life and business is like the seasons, and so is trading. I'm going to teach you how to survive the long winter. Let's go deeper. Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. So I wanted to do a mindset with you guys today. So today's video will be a little bit different. We're going to just hang out and talk a little bit because going into the new year, I think it's important to, have the right mind about trading and to share the situation that you're really in. So my favorite personal development coach was Jim Rohn. And he once said that business and life is like seasons, and I really understand what he means by that. And so I've been thinking about it, and trading is really like seasons. You're gonna have winters, you're gonna have spring, you're gonna have summer, you're gonna have falls, all right? And it's also a lot like Game of Thrones. When you start trading, you start off trading in the long winter. So you may not understand that right out the gate, but trading is a long journey. People call it the trading journey. And I looked up the definition of journey. Journey is, then I just dropped it just like that. Journey is the act of traveling from one place to another or through certain places. A long journey is a journey that covers a lot of distance or takes a long time. And that's what people don't really get. When you get into trading, you started the long journey. And you've also started in winter time. So if you guys remember Game of Thrones, the whole theme of the show was that they were trying to prepare for the long winter that was coming. And trading is just like that. When you start, you're going to be in the long winter, and there's a lot of enemies in the winter. You got White Walkers going around. Those are just other retail traders. You have kings who, hey, they're trying to take you out, but really they're trying to protect what they have because we're trying to take what they got. Those kings would be, hey, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. Those queens who are in power would be some, hey, Tesla, Amazon, Apple. Listen, you're trying to take what they got. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's mano against mano. I'm trying to take what you got. You trying to take what I got. Every dollar that I have as a soldier, every dollar that they have as a soldier. Guess what? They have more soldiers than us. They have more soldiers than us. So you can't just charge in blindly to the battle, right? You can't just try to win the war in one day. It's not going to happen. They have more soldiers. So when you first start trading, and whatever market you're trading in, whether you're trading in futures, whether you're trading in Forex, whether you're trading in binary options, whether you're trading stock options, whether you're trading crypto, it doesn't matter. You're the little guy. If you're a retail trader and you're trying to fight kings and queens, you're trying to take the throne, and it's not easy. That is not an easy task. Okay. So I hope me putting it in this kind of context helps you understand what you're really trying to accomplish. People look at trading and think it's easy. They look at, because, you see somebody win a couple setups or tell you that they made $10,000 in a day. You think that's easy. That is not an easy thing to do. Okay. The market has more money than you. You can't just charge into the market and expect to take what they got. Okay. It's a war. What you have to try to do is win little battles. What you have to do is build up your army. What you have to do is get a couple dragons. You need a couple dragons on your side. Price action, that's a dragon. Understand the Fibonacci retracement, that's a dragon. Okay. So once you have a couple dragons, a couple nice strategies, then you can go try to fight some battles. Not try to win the war. You can go try to fight some battles. But when you're in the long winter, you also have to learn how to survive. You have to just learn how to survive. So you have to build up discipline. That'll help you survive. You have to build up your patience. That'll help you survive. You have to have the correct risk management. That'll help you survive, because you have to survive in the long winter if you're ever going to see springtime, right? If you continue to do the same things over and over again, if you continue to overtrade over and over again, if you continue to say, yeah, I know I should stop. I know I've hit my stop, my hard stop, but you know what? I'm gonna keep trading. You continue to do that over and over again. That long winter is just going to be longer. You'll never see springtime if you continue to not learn what you have to learn during the long winter. You have to increase your patience, increase your discipline. There has to be consequences. You break some rules, you break rules of your trading plan, you break rules of your risk management, there has to be some consequences, or you're just gonna do it again. You're gonna just do it again. There have to be some rules. If you want to make it, you have to learn the lessons that you have to learn in the long winter. Once you do that, one day springtime is going to come, because that's the thing about seasons. We can't stop them. Like Jim Rohn said, you can't stop the season from coming, but you can get better in the season. You can't stop winter from coming. Winters are going to come. Falls are going to come, but you can get better in those seasons. You can improve your skills. You can improve your execution. You can improve your discipline. You can improve your patience. Those are the things you can control. You can't control the winters. You can't control the seasons, but you can control yourself. You can become a disciplined trader. You can become a patient trader. Those are the things you can control. Those are the things that you can do. You can learn to master your strategy by not jumping around to 10 other strategies in the same month. Those are the things that you can control. You can control marking up a chart every day. You can control your study habits. You can control, I'm going to study every day. I'm going to look for entries. I'm going to mark up a chart. I'm going to get better by marking these charts up so that when I'm in the battle, I can see what's coming. I'll have a better idea of the probability of this second entry working off the EMA, off the 21 EMA. Those are the things you can control. So in the long winter, work on what you can control. Work on marking up your charts. Work on only taking beautiful signal candles. Work on the discipline of only taking the best signal candles. Only taking a true second entry long. Only taking a higher low. Hey, how about work on only taking a setup? Or let me rephrase that. Work on only taking a trade you can slap a name on, right? If you can't put no name on it, you didn't have a trade, right? You just jumped in. You was impatient. You was undisciplined. If you don't have a name for that trade, what are you doing? What are you doing, right? These are the things that you do, that you work on in the long winter. And if you continue to work on those things, discipline, patience, your strategy, studying by marking up price charts, working on second entries every day, working on higher lows every day, only finding ranges. Say, hey, I'm just gonna be a range trader. I'm just gonna find a range and I'm only taking entries off the top or off the bottom. Very simple strategy. Hey, I'm in the Forex. All I'm doing is Fibonacci. I'm not gonna enter before it gets into the kill zone, and then when it does, I'm gonna put my stop where it goes. I'm not gonna try to cheat. Those are the things you can do if you're in the Forex. Again, it's all about following your strategy. But if you do, eventually the winter has to pass and the spring will come in, and then you'll be ready. You'll be ready when spring comes in, when everything starts to come together for you. Boom, it'll be springtime. And after springtime, soon it'll be summer. After summer, you'll be pulling in that harvest. But you have to survive the long winter, okay? All right, so I still got something special for you guys today. I just wanted to get that mindset, to you so you could understand the situation, go into 2024 with the right mindset, with the right work ethic to start to really increase your trading journey for the better. But I do have something special for you today because, again, trading is like the seasons. And when you really trade and watch markets all day and all year, you will understand the market cycle of different trading assets. So I've been watching Bitcoin for 3 years, maybe 4 years actually now, at least 3. So I understand the season that Bitcoin is in. So I can assure you the crypto winter is over. Okay, the crypto winter is over, and now we're headed into a nice spring. There's going to be a nice summer. There's going to be a nice harvest. And so I'm going to share with you a quick little plan. You don't have to follow it, but it's kind of simple. Something that I'm about to do right now to take advantage of understanding the seasons. All right, so let's go deeper. So many of you don't know, when I started this channel, I started it to educate people about Bitcoin. And I had already drawn this chart up back then. I want to say that I might have drew this chart. Bitcoin was somewhere in here. Let's just say, man, probably around January 22. So I don't think it was 2021. It definitely was probably 2022. I drew this up. When I first drew this, I had this red box. This is the winter time. Okay. When I drew this up, all I had, this white box was empty. This green box was empty. This purple box was empty. This dotted line represents the Bitcoin halving that happens every 4 years, like here. This was the last Bitcoin halving. Just look what happens after the Bitcoin halving, people. I mean, just look what happens. Here's the one before that, Bitcoin halving. Okay. I really don't think I need to explain that. If you just look at the chart, you see what happens after the Bitcoin halving. Okay. It's harvest time. That's why I wrote harvest here. But my point is this, this was winter time. Okay. And again, I'm honestly amazed. This white box was empty. This green box was empty. This purple box was empty. But I'm not a prophet on this. I went to trading school. Somebody was explaining this. They taught you how to draw these boxes up. I drew them up. I've been sitting here watching Bitcoin for 3 years. Okay. So all I'm really saying is that this isn't anything spectacular. Okay. Yeah, I called it almost to the T. I had the bottom at 13.6. It got down to 15.3. That's pretty close. I almost nailed that one. But other than that, I didn't do anything special here. I'm not trying to, well, I am to my own horn, but then I'm not, because again, I'm just a student. Okay. That's it. I'm a student of the markets, and somebody taught me all this is a Fibonacci retracement. If you put a Fibonacci retracement on here, that's all this was. If you go from the bottom here to the top here, that's a fib. You're probably around, this is probably 50% somewhere. It probably dropped down, it probably hit the golden ratio or something. Let's see. I ain't got nothing but time. Let's see. This is nothing but Fibonacci though. Here's the fib. This was the bottom. This was the top. Okay. This was the 50%. So it got down. It broke into, the 816. So yeah, you would have got stopped out. But my point is this fib showed where it was going to come back to. In a regular strong trend, it would have stopped up in here. But this wasn't no strong trend. This was a crypto winner. So that's totally different. Totally different concept. That was a crypto winner, but the basis of this still was off Fibonacci. But now guess what we're doing? Now it's time to start moving back up. Okay. And we're going to break higher than the high of 68 once this Bitcoin halving takes place. So what I'm trying to say is that since I've been watching the seasons, since I understand the seasons of the Bitcoin market cycle, I can tell the crypto winter is over. All right. This was the crypto winter, and some bad stuff happened, right? Some bad stuff happened. You guys remember Luna? This was the Luna drop right here. When Luna Terra went under, that's that drop. And then remember FTX? FTX went under, took everybody's money. Sam Bankman fraud, you know what I'm saying, robbed everybody. That's part of that drop, okay? All the other companies that they pulled down to where people were, you know, what's it called? Oh man, it's slipping my mind. I'm tripping. It's kind of like, you know, when you put your coins up and your slipping my mind. I'm sorry, but basically when you're trying to, you know, you're taking your coins, you're putting them with somebody to invest, you're trying to get interest on your coins. All those companies that went under because they was connected to Lunaterra, they were connected to FTX. All that is in this crypto winter. All that was the crypto winter. You know, all that bad stuff, all the stuff that made people say crypto is a scam, all the stuff that made people say, you know, Bitcoin is gonna crash and never come up like they do every crypto winter. That's this red box. I mean, it was vicious this year, this cycle. It was not fun at all. And I watched all of it. You know, I sat through all of it. Luckily for me, you know, most of my money was in stable coins, and you know, and I was steady dollar cost averaging. Luckily for me, I had just kind of got into trading crypto in this area, so I was buying all the way down because I was dollar cost averaging. That's the best way to do it. You just dollar cost average, and now that we're heading up, you know, all those coins that I was getting for the low through here, and Bitcoin through here. Now that we're trending up, it's almost harvest time. But let me get back to the real point of what I want to show here. Well, I show what I want to show, but what I want to try to tell people is this. Because I made a video when Bitcoin was down here at 15,000, man. I mean, it might have got 25 views. Unfortunately, I wasn't big enough yet. Unfortunately, nobody saw it. Not too many people benefited from that. Unfortunate. I wish I had a larger audience. I could have helped more people, but you know, I didn't. But what I want to say is this: if we just track the history, look what happens after the Bitcoin halving. I mean, look at this purple box, and then look where it went. Right? This purple box here, the top of this purple box was 13,000, and Bitcoin went up to 68 after that. All right. I don't know where the top is going to be this time. I don't know where the top is going to be. I know it's going to be well past 68. So what I'm going to do is this. I am actually going live in the Forex tonight or tomorrow. And I use Ospreyfx. I'll put a link in the description for that. That's the broker I use because they're the ones with that trade locker, that new trade locker platform that's super fire. Let's switch over to trade locker real quick, which is this new platform. Look at this CAD yen trade I took, by the way, that I showed everybody. I entered when it hit the kill zone. Look at that run. Great trade. Great trade. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going live in the Forex tonight or tomorrow. And my very first play I'm going to make, I'm going to take, because with Ospreyfx, you can take Bitcoin, you can take gold. Oh, by the way, gold, I know gold is going nuts too right now. But anyway, you can take Bitcoin, you can take gold, you can take, you know, SPY, you can take currencies, all that. I'm going in, and what I'm going to do, this is a seasonal play, right? Because I understand the seasons, I'm going to take a Bitcoin trade with no target. Think about it. We know the crypto winter is over. We don't know how high Bitcoin is going to go, right? So what I'm going to do is take a Bitcoin trade, go long. I'm going to go long Bitcoin with no target. And I haven't decided where I'm going to put my stop at. But one thing I know for a fact, if I put it under here, it ain't ever going to get hit. Bitcoin may never see 24,000 again. Okay. If I put it, or I could put it here at 34,000, there's a chance it could pull back to 34,000. Bitcoin is a monster, but I really don't think it is. I think now that we've made it out of this box, now that we've made it well into the 40s, we was at 45 for a minute. I don't know if we're going to see 38 again. See, 41 is right here. 38 is down. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see 38 again. So I'm really thinking if I put my stop somewhere around here, 35, I'll be fine. If I put it down here, it's not gonna, it's super fine. But my point is this: I want to stay in this trade a few years, if possible. Yeah, a few years. Let's see. This last Bitcoin halving here started in March 2020, and it wasn't over until November 2021. So that's a cool year. So yeah, I'm gonna take a Bitcoin trade that I'm trying to stay in it for a year. This is a long play. It's just one play, you know. But since we understand the season, since we understand what season the Bitcoin market cycle's in, I can let that dragon loose on this one. Hey, you know what I'm saying? This is so. You don't have to do this through Osprey. However you could do this, I suggest you do it, especially if you haven't purchased any Bitcoins. Like if you weren't, you know, if you weren't able to buy any Bitcoin when it was 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, and if you're not just buying and holding Bitcoin, here's another way you can get into the game. Just, you know, you could buy, I'm sure there's ways to buy a Bitcoin option, I would think somewhere or somehow. Let me think, is there a way to do it on crypto.com on up downs? Up downs, I don't know. Up downs, I don't think you could do it. I don't know if you can do it on Nadex. I don't think they go out that long. I know you can do a week. I don't know if you can just have it open, but maybe on Webull. Maybe you could do it on Webull, possibly. Somewhere where you can do option contracts. Maybe TD Ameritrade. I don't know. You guys can, you know, let me know if you know any other place that we can do this. But I'm definitely doing it through Ospreyfx. I'm just gonna take because it's kind of like Forex, but I'm gonna take a Bitcoin trade. No target. Like I said, I'm put my stop somewhere in here. I'm gonna decide, pray on it, see where I should put my stop, and I plan to stay in that trade for a whole year, hopefully, or longer, a whole year or longer, and just let it run and pull in a nice harvest. So that's the example I wanted to give today. That's what I wanted to share. When you study the charts, you will find you can take advantage of the seasons, and the crypto winter is over. And I mean, this was really springtime here. We're headed to harvest time, as you see. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I can't make it any clearer than this. I can't prove it any better than this. This is it. The powers that be are trying to take us to digital currencies. They're trying to go cashless society. I'm not gonna get into all the conspiracy type of theories with it, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Gold is taking off. Why? Because big money is putting money into gold. Big money is dumping money into Bitcoin. And if they drop that Bitcoin ETF, see ya later. Hey, buy some Bitcoin, buy some gold, buy some silver. So I'm reading this book by Robert Kiyosaki. It's called Fake. And he said there's 3 types of money that exist in the world right now. There's God's money, which he says is gold and silver. It's natural. God put it here. That's God's money. Then there's government money. That's your US dollar. That's your pesos. That's your euros. That's your fiat currency. It's government money. It's paper money. It's not real. And then there's the people's money. The people's money is Bitcoin, Ethereum, XLM, XRP, crypto. All right. Those are the 3 types of money that exist in this world. So what you have to do is look around, look at inflation, look at the economies, and decide for yourself, where do you want to put the bulk of your money? Do you want it in God's money? Do you want it in government money? Or do you want it in the people's money? Make a decision. So that's my rant on that. I'm going with God's money. I'm going with the people's money. So with that being said, I'm gonna make this Bitcoin play today or tomorrow. I'm going long term on it. And other than that, keep buying crypto, keep buying gold, keep buying silver. They're all 3 of them boys are about to take off. As soon as stuff starts crashing, all 3 of those are gonna take off, because that's safe havens. For gold has always been a safe haven, always will. Silver is going to be a safe haven, always will. And the new people's money of cryptocurrency is going to be a safe haven when things get rough. So take advantage of this harvest. It's coming April 2024. We less than 4 or 5 months, 5, 6 months away now. It's coming. Don't miss this ride. All right. So I hope all my subscribers are understanding what I'm trying to share here. Find a way to take advantage of the harvest. All right. So this is a great time to like, subscribe, and share. I greatly appreciate you guys hanging in. This was a long video. We touched a few different areas today, but I wanted to get us prepared and get us prepared for what's coming for 2024. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's harvest time. All right. It's hey, something just hit me right there. It's harvest time, y'all. It's harvest time. Let's have a blessed and prosperous 2024. All right, my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye-bye. You watched this whole video all the way to the end. You are my friend. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and watch this video here. It'll bless you also. Bye-bye.